Yo, so co-main event. Man, this one had mad heat behind it, right? Juliana Pena and Kayla Harrison have been talking. I mean, not even just in the build up to this fight. There had been so much talk, like, for ages. For ages. You know what I mean? Like when Pena beat Nunes, right? She was going, I fucked up the plan for the big fight between, you know what I mean? So there was just all of this talk, all of this heat, this fire. Now, how many times have we seen all of that? And then the fight has just been like a limp squid, you know what I mean? Like Manel Cup, Makiev, you know what I mean? That dude, right? Yeah, that was just pitiful. But, you know what I mean? Like, with so much on the line, and as I said in the preview, right? The possibility of the Nunes fight. So there was it's like you just felt that this was never going to be a rubbish fight, right? And it starts off and they're kind of feeling each other out, eyeing, which, you get, right? You understand it's a chess game, you know? But Harrison, she looked sharp. She looked really good. Penna's trying to work her thing. Harrison's, using her jab well. A movement, and she clinches up. She gets a takedown. Now the takedowns were because she uses the clinch and then the trip, and it was just so well executed. So she's got Penna down, and the weird thing about this one, because it wasn't the new rules, they were using the old rules. But even with the new rules, like an up kick to a ground opponent is still illegal, which is kind of crazy. I kind of feel that it should be legal, you know what I mean? But yeah, Penna's on her back and she up kicks Harrison. I think it was 3 times, you know what I mean? 3 times. But the referee is a former fighter, right? Hebera and Ninja, right? And he straight away called time, took a point, which, hey, everyone knows the rules, right? The sport it's not new anymore. Everyone knows the rules. So yeah, an instant point should be the thing, even if it's an accident, an instant point, because you're compromising the opponent. You know what I mean? So now he did have them standing again, which seemed a little unfair, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, Second round, and man, Penna, right? She's trying. Right, her corner's just like, you've tired her out, right? You tired her out, which I didn't quite get the logic, right? But they're saying, because of the weight cut and everything, she's gonna be tired. Now, Kayla once again uses the clinch and the trip, and she takes Penna down, and I think she goes into side control, right? It was just, just fantastic groundwork in side control. And, I think she went into mount, right? Now she goes for an arm triangle, but Penna's up against the fence, right? And so Harrison couldn't get full leverage because of the fence. And I believe we heard the clacker for like 10 seconds left. Now, Penn is just like, you know what? Fuck it. Bails on the arm triangle, inside control, and then just looks to, lock in a Kimura. But you kind of thought, there's not enough time now. There's not enough time. People, there was enough time because Peña has to tap. There's the torque Harrison gets on the arm is filthy, right? It should be Kayla Filthy Harrison because, oh boy, it was just crazy. And man, we just got a really nice moment between Peña and Harrison after the bell, right? I think Harrison said they prayed for each other, which ain't my thing, right? But when you see fighters share a moment, there's something special, there's something nice, and especially when there's been animosity leading up to it. Harrison went and shook everyone's hand. Man, it was just some pure to honest love up in that ring. And that was fantastic to see. But you were just like, oh, that was a great fight. That's a great fight. How's the main event gonna be? Right? How's this all gonna go? Oh, but the other thing was, because Amanda Nunes was there, and the camera showed her, and Harrison was just like, you know what, Amanda, come in the ring. And for whatever reason, at first, security stopped it. But, Joe was just like, let her in. And I think they looked over at Rogan, Dana and Hunter, and they were like, yeah. And so she got in the ring. And, nothing but respect and love. It was just great. We had so many great moments, man. So many great moments. So it's just beautiful to see. And it just, it built the fight. Now, everyone would want to see that fight anyway, but just seeing them square off, seeing all of that, you were just like, oh, shit. Oh, shit, I want this so bad. So bad. So it was fantastic. But yeah, you're just like, what's the main event going to be like now? Right? What's going to happen? But boy, I was pumped. And now we get the main event of the evening.